Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. Alright. I'm gonna give a shout out to Notification Gang, Key Talk Gang. Give it up to really the same thing for rocking with me every single video. If you listen to my voice right now, go ahead and like the video and hit the notification so you get a notification every single time I drop a video. Anyway, so Trash Talking Charles has now came out and explained exactly what happened whenever he was surrounded by the guys that ended up pulling a gun out on him, pretty much on a video that I posted earlier. You already know. He pretty much said, man, before the 12 got there, y'all talking about the dude pulled out the gun on him, and Trash Talking Charles said he turned around, y'all talking about face to put his back to the guy and put his hands up, was like, okay, you gonna shoot me? Then go ahead and shoot me if you bad, y'all talking about, go ahead and do it. And pretty much the guy didn't do it at that particular time, but he also said, y'all talking about, whenever the 12 actually came, the guy that pulled the gun on Trash Talking Charles, he not only did he talk to the 12, but he actually ended up telling the 12 that Trash Talking Charles pulled out a baton on him, and that's why he pulled out a gun. Now you know, being a certified thugged out street nigga, you ain't supposed to talk to the laws at all. You know what I'm talking about? That's part of the Bible of the streets. You know what I'm talking about? Some of the Bible biblical street commandments. You don't talk to the 12 at all. You see a 7-year-old baby get shot, you shut your mouth and you don't talk to him at all. You see a granny get shot, you shut your mouth and you don't talk to him at all. Now if you yourself get shot, you better figure out a way to pull a bullet out. You know what I'm talking about? Do a surgery on yourself, stitch your hole back up, you know what I'm talking about? Because you don't talk to him at all.
Shooting documentary. I got me jumping out pulling guns on me. And I'm saying, shoot me, nigga, cancel. And nigga, pull the gun on me. Boy, I'm gonna call the police on you. I ain't scared of the police. And when the police show up, all these gangsters take off running. Boy, I'm telling you, buddy, when he had the gun on me, he was tough. Yeah, you dish my hood, I'll shoot you in front of your head. I said, shoot you, so I turned my back on him. Said, you gonna shoot me in my back, nigga? Yeah, you look like a big older than me. Nigga. Pull a gun on me and didn't shoot, nigga. You and your crew.
Anyways, so it sounds like the guy that was trying to turn Trash Talking Charles into a pack, who actually didn't end up doing it, was actually doing it because he said Trash Talking Charles had said something about his hood, probably said something about F his hood. Now there's a couple different ways to look at it, right? One way to look at it is, man, you know what I'm talking about, this is a person that's done grew up in this hood, he's attached to this hood, you know what I'm talking about, so he's gonna stand for this hood no matter what it take. He always gonna do it for the hood, you know what I'm talking about. And whether you raised that way, you raised to love the hood, you raised to, you know what I'm talking about, slide for the hood, stand on the hood, protect the hood, well not protect the hood, but do, you know what I'm talking about, do damage for the hood if anybody goes against the hood, right? And then you got another group of people that look at it like this. Okay, so this person is willing to shoot Buddy, you know what I'm talking about, kill Buddy over the hood, and everybody knows that the hood don't love nobody. It always says that the streets ain't got no type of love at all, right? You know what I'm talking about? So a person is ready to throw their life away, kill somebody over saying F a hood. Inside of this hood, the people don't really own the properties of the hood. The houses, the actual streets of the hood, the actual ground of the actual hood is owned by probably some white man that owns the property or something like that, right? So, but there's people that are willing to throw their life away all for the hood. You know what I'm talking about? The same hood that if you get locked up, you know what I'm talking about, your people's not about to bun you out, especially if that bun is a little high, you know what I'm talking about, even though you may have went to jail for doing some work for the hood, not about to get bunned out, not really about to get those letters. It's always the exact same stories every time somebody go to jail. They end up saying something like, man, the people that I was out there riding for, man, they ain't really, you know what I'm talking about, they ain't really down with me, you know what I'm talking about, they ain't really real, they ain't keep it real while I was like that. All happens with every single person that goes to jail that's doing anything for the hood at all, right? And then on top of that, anyways, so those are just a couple different views of how, you know, particular people, like I said, there are different type of black people. There's like the type of black people is like is mindsets. Those are just two different type of mindsets of, you know, talking about how particular black people actually view the hood, because most black people they're all black, but it's just different mindsets of different black people, which, you know, talking about, creates the outcome that they actually live and stand on and live by.
I'm calling the police on you. And boy, the police came up so quickly and swiftly. Ha ha ha. Mr. Police, I'm so happy to see y'all. Hey, it was him right there. That nigga right there with them big old muscles. And his buddy right there with them little bitty arms. It was them two. Get him, sir. And the police came in and swooped in like superhero. Batman, Robin, Spider-Man, Aquaman, Wonder Woman. I ain't even seen a woman, Wonder Woman. I'm talking about all He-Man was there. I'm talking, it wasn't no Avengers. Yeah, I'm talking about the Spider-Man crew. with the Aquaman, all you know, all them motherfuckers, y'all them showed up in them uniform and said, hey, we watched your TikTok video. Oh, we love you. And guess what them gangsters did? I'm telling y'all, if you want to see who really tough, call the police. These scared of the police, they run with the gun. Listen, and the nigga that pulled the gun from it, on me, he told the police on me. He gave the gun to the young that rolled with the gun. He tried to stash the gun in the trunk. Now he put it in the trunk, but he gave the guns to the young. So listen, this is what he told the police. He pulled a baton on me. I said, man, he told y'all that? Oh, snitching. Yeah, he told the police I pulled a baton on him. I was in West Dallas by my mother. He made me wreck my car and everything. He jumped out on me and had me scared for a minute. And I was out there for an hour and a half waiting on the tow truck. Shit, I was scared in the mother for an hour and a half waiting on the tow truck. Everybody got their cameras out. They were clutching on the gun, talking about he gonna shoot me. He on the phone with California. He say, I got the nigga Charleston out here. They were scared. He got protection.
Anyways, so everybody knows that trash talking Charles has been the absolute most disrespectful man on earth to California, Nipsey Hussle, and just everything California. So he pretty much saying, y'all talking about once the guy who actually pulled the gun on him, he ended up picking up his phone and actually calling California, y'all talking about, which is over state lines. And once he called the California guy, he pretty much let him know, hey, I got y'all's top op that's out here in Texas, trash talking Charles, and he's terrified and scared right now. So it's looking like, you know, the guy that actually had the gun and trash talking Charles called the California people for some type of validation or some type of plan of action of like what to do, which in itself is kind of crazy simply because, you know, it's kind of like even as a grown man, even as an older grown man, you still have to call other people for some type of validation. Man, you know, just like I told y'all, there's different type of black people, the mindsets, there's a couple different ways to look at this as well. So you got a guy that actually calls over to California to let him know that, hey man, I got this trash talking Charles guy right here and he's terrified and he's got protection with him right now, but I got him right here. I can do anything I want to do to him. So you got one group of people that's like, you know, that's actually in a lifestyle that they don't understand it's going to be a command system. You're going to follow orders. You know what I'm talking about? You're going to move up the ranks. You're going to do what you got to do to, you know what I'm talking about, eventually be wherever you want to be at, right? When we already know that the chances of surviving and even making it to, like, let's even say 25, and this is the older guy that's doing it, but even to make it to 25, you know how you're hearing all the rap songs, man, I'm proud to even make it to 21. I didn't think I would make it to 21. I didn't think I would make it to this age, but, you know what I'm talking about, but you have those who do survive, but a lot do actually get killed. So you've got those that, you know, somebody that understand that lifestyle is what is going to come with the fast life, you know, to my money, but also death and jail and all stuff as well, right? But then also you got a whole nother side of black people that look at it like this. Why in the blue hell is you a part of something that's like, you may not live to see your mama get old. If you got kids, you're probably going to die before your kids even get old. And not only that will happen, if you do get locked up for any of the stuff that you're doing, they're not going to put money on you. They're not going, you pretty much are, you just forgot about it. You know what I'm talking about? Nobody cares about you anymore once you go and, you know, get locked up or once you die. You know what I'm talking about? Of course, people going to make, you know, Instagram posts about you and social media posts about you. But as time goes on, you just pretty much, you get long lives inside of bios. But in all actuality, your time on earth is done. You have nothing more you can do. But, you know what I'm talking about, you probably left behind sons. You probably left behind, you know, your parents, your family. You know what I'm talking about? So you ain't in no position now where you can try to provide for your people, for your you know what I'm talking about, your village, your family, your mama, your kids that you might have. You know what I'm talking about? And it's all that comes with it. So like I said, that's just two different type of perspectives on how you look at it.
Man, I was by my goddamn self. That's why I had to call the police. Ooh, the police came so fast. Ooh, they came so fast. Oh, I didn't know they'd do that for me. Oh, I didn't know they'd do that for me. Oh, I'm so confident in my law enforcement. Ooh, wee boy. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, y'all don't know if they'll do that for y'all. But shit, boy, I'm talking about they sent a rescue team. Boy, you think I was a Navy SEAL that had been captured by the Taliban. And they had to get him before they got me. Oh, they come in and get me so quickly, swiftly, the hang line. And shout out to Atlanta Police Department, because it's the Atlanta Police Department gang unit. It's an open investigation. And so anything that I'm involved in, I got to report to the Atlanta Police Department gang unit. So they making the calls and, man, our FBI witness is in trouble. We need to say he's like a superhero witness. He's like a superhero snitch. Yeah, this is the guy we can make snitching great again. We can come up with an anti-no snitching campaign.
Now, trash talking Charles literally just said that he is a FBI witness, so there should be no more questions at all if Buddy worked with them people or not. Even though he done said it a whole lot of times, it's almost as if people just don't believe that Buddy literally works with them. He does. He worked with them people. He's an FBI. What's the name? He done worked with Homeland Security. He done. You know, what I'm talking about, got pictures with the 12 CSI bulletproof vest from the police. He tell everybody this. So from now on, y'all should understand that. Yes, Buddy works with the FBI, the police, the Homeland Security, and any other type of, law enforcement agency. He's 100% with them.
That we need to keep this guy safe, and he's great bait for gangsters. And so what that don't know, he put himself in a federal investigation, putting a gun on me, and making all them phone calls in California. Niggas say,
Hold up. Literally just said another key piece of who he is. He literally just said that the 12, you know what I'm talking about, the FBI's, the law enforcement agencies have called the other law enforcement agencies. You know what I'm talking about, the Atlanta police done talked to the DFW police and said, hey, this is a great guy that's bait for the gangsters. So nobody ever asked again if Buddy's bait. They just said he's admitting it. You know what I'm talking about? I think it's the fact that people are so used to people being tattletelling and snitching and all this stuff like that, working with them people and like hiding it, that now that you got somebody that's not hiding, they're just out and just saying it, people just refuse to believe it, even though the person is literally saying it.
Gone. And I was looking at it. I said, oh, God, you going to let me die like this? You're around a bunch of police. They going to go in my pockets. They going to take my chain. They might even take these vans off my feet. Oh, they going to do me like a third world country do America. I was scared of most.
Anyways, so now y'all got the full story of what happened to Trash Talking Charles. You already know I'm gonna keep the whole gang society updated. I'm talking about. Anyways, let me know something. How do y'all feel about this, man? How do y'all feel about what Trash Talking Charles did? How do y'all feel about what the older gangbanger did? You know what I'm talking about? Who was in the right, who was in the wrong? Let me know something. Coming down below, let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.